Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we'll be taking a look at the DX Twin Breaker from Kamen Rider Build. This is the primary weapon or side weapon to anyone who has a squash driver. So as you can see, Grease and Z-Cross Charge over here, both featured very prominently on the package. It has two modes, an attack mode and a beam mode. Also featured very prominently here on the front of the box. So very colorful, looking very fun. On this side of the box, you have a picture of both of them using the attack mode. And then you have the beam mode over here. I don't know why it's not called like beam mode and sword mode or something, because I would assume you're attacking with both modes. So I don't know why that's attack mode solely, but another cool picture on the bottom. I like that a lot. Then we take a look at the back on the top. Another cool picture of the two of them. Both modes shown off. Shows how you can put in bottles, one bottle and one jelly, and then also the dragon. So pretty cool. I'm interested to dive into this one and see all the cool things that it can do. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box and we'll take a closer look. So here is the Twin Breaker out of the packaging. It's fairly small, but not ridiculously small. I think for a Japanese roleplay weapon, I feel like it's a pretty good size. You can see this is where you slide the bottles and things in back here. This is the beam mode. That flips it out to the attack mode, and then you just flip it back and push this in to make the beam mode again. Speakers underneath, right here. This is the little panel where you obviously unscrew to put in your two AAA batteries, on and off switch, and then there's a little button on the side here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Seiza Blaster. Obviously not nearly as much functionality, but just the way it has kind of the grip under here and has the button on the side. So if we go ahead and turn it on, it says Twin Breaker, which is what it is. In the beam mode, if you press the button, get a beam sound. Go ahead and transform it to attack mode. It says attack mode, and now if you press the button, you get kind of like a drill sound, or almost like a chainsaw. I don't know. I guess this thing is supposed to be like a drill. It kind of looks like a screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver. If you change this back and then push this in, it says beam mode, and then you're back to that. And that's basically it for the toy without inserting anything. So if you were to just get this out the box, that's as much as you can do with this guy. But of course, you can go ahead and pop a bottle in. And it'll say single, and it'll play this pretty excellent holding music. Then you press the button. Now that said single finish. If you go ahead and put a second one in, it'll say twin. And that says twin finish. Now if you take these out and you change it to attack mode, and now do it. So it says single breaker. So in the beam mode, it says finish. In the attack mode, it says breaker. So you either get single finish, single breaker, or or twin finish, twin breaker. So that's kind of cool. You get two different sounds depending on which mode you're in. Now, for as much as they show them putting these in on the show, they do not fit in here very well. It's not impossible, but you can see right away that the thing is kind of too wide. So you kind of have to like push it in and then lift this up a little bit so it rides. you can get it in there, but it's really not convenient or easy. I don't know why they couldn't have made this just a little bit wider. I really don't think that would have been that big a deal, so that this could easily fit in here. And then once you have this in here, it's almost impossible to get a bottle in alongside it. So I don't know why they did that. It's just weird to me. You could have made it just a little bit wider just to accommodate. I mean, you know how big these are. Why couldn't you just make it just a little bit wider? Wouldn't that have been that much? But it is what it is. The other thing is you can see, and I apologize, the light. These giant blue buttons are right here. So I mean, there's no reader in here. All the bottles or jellies are doing is pushing down these blue buttons. So it's not, you know, doing anything amazing. And then you can see this button up here is what releases it. You can see the little tab go in. You have to push that down to pull the bottle out. The other thing you can do is put in the dragon. Make sure I'm doing this right. So it says ready, go. So it says let's break you. And then you push both of these down to let that come out. So basically, if you're in beam mode, everything ends in finish. If you're in attack mode, everything ends in break. You get either single, twin, or let's. Again, you could just push, how it knows is like if you push in one, you get single, then push in the second one, you get twin. If you press them in both at the same time. And then that's how you get the dragon. So you really don't need anything to get all the sounds out of this. You could easily just press these tabs in with your finger. But yeah, that's basically what this guy does. That's pretty much all the functionality for this guy. So the Twin Breaker is okay. I mean, it's not bad. For what it does, you get some fun out of it, but it's by no means a must-own. It doesn't come with an exclusive bottle or jelly or anything like that, so I could see how this is an easy pass for most people. I mean, you get a decent amount of sounds out of it. You have kind of, for each mode, you have the base attack sound, you have the single, the twin, and the let's, depending on how you push the buttons down in the back. So it's about 4 sounds per mode. Plus, if you consider it announcing its own name, like attack mode or beam mode, 5 sounds per mode. You know, but like I said, it's definitely not a must-have. It's really going to be, you know, are you a completionist? Do you like the roleplay weapon? Maybe you just like the design of it. It's all right. My biggest complaint, honestly, is the fact that it's so hard to get the jellies to fit in the back when it's specifically made to hold jellies. Like, that's the whole point of them using it on the show. They take the jelly out of the slosh driver and they pop it. It would be like if the jellies didn't fit in the slosh driver right. I mean, these accessories were made specifically for this system. I don't know why they didn't just make that piece on the back just a little bit wider so they could slide in and out and you could also fit a bottle in next to it. It's just such a weird design flaw to me. I mean, I don't know. It's like, it's just weird to me. In any case, I think this one is all right. I definitely don't think it's a must-own. Your mileage is going to vary with it. There's some fun to be had, but not much. Maybe wait for a sale, something like that. You know, it's all right at best. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at the DX Twin Breaker from Kamen Rider Build. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.